Hey, everybody, I'm Joe.
I'm Derek.
And we are the host of
Beats, Balls, and Bourbon.
The official... I'm an idiot. The official vodcast of Louisville City's Drumline, the Groove Machine. Louisville City supporters Drumline, the Groove Machine. We are members of the Coopers. Happy members. Thank you, Phil. Phil, thank you very, very much for that. And thank you for watching. And we also help out Scouse's house and wherever we can help out. We're going to start this all over again, I guess. So to my left is Derek Davis,
Hi.
our sultan of social media. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that I tweeted and messaged everything out like right when Phildo said we had audio problems. So everybody that's joining us now doesn't know we had audio problems.
That's awesome. So that's great. So Phil, I guess are we getting messages now? It looks like it looks like the audio is fine now.
Yeah, the audio is good.
Okay. So you went. You had a good night last night. Mm-hmm. You went to a facility I haven't been to yet.
I went to Derby City Gaming.
All right. Which
is cool. If you like slot machines that are pretty much the same slot machines but different themes.
And you said you won a couple dollars.
No, I lost $5. Yeah, it's all right.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Hey, it's a night out.
Yeah, Derby City Gaming. It's really cool. It's like out off Poplar Level Road. Okay. You take like it's a little trip. You go back this long road, and then boom, it's Derby City Gaming. Really nice place. You go in, and hey, you play slots. There's no other games in there. It's literally just slots, and you can do the interactive betting with horse races.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So they have Do they have Kentucky? Do they have can you bet on sporting events in Kentucky? I don't even know.
No.
I know you could do that in Indiana.
Not yet, just horse racing.
Okay, so Kentucky's trying to catch up with the times. We're trying to get them through the 1950s to join the rest of the world in gambling on stuff. So I'm doing pretty good. Sinus headache this morning that absolutely incapacitated me. Just took some stuff and I'm breathing, so that's pretty good. But we were talking first off. I want to mention congratulations to Louisville City for winning is it the Wasatch?
I think it's the Wasatch Cup.
The Wasatch Cup, is that what it's called there?
Yeah.
Anybody that's on?
The Mountains of Madness Cup.
Yay, the Mountains. But hey, they won 3-1, and you made your observation was very sound. That should have been the scoreline of the game. Flip flopped last year. They should have been up. They should have been up 3-0 after the first 25 minutes last year.
Yeah,
and but hey,
they were playing, man.
So I think you said the goal scorers were Lancaster and Ownby.
TM got the first one, Lancaster with the second one, and Ownby with the third one. If I've got that wrong, I don't care.
There you go. Well, 3 people scored in the preseason cup, and they won the cup. So that's very cool. Hey, look, it's better than losing a cup. It's a cup that you can keep and cherish and drink out of, I guess, or whatever. So that's good. They'll add it to the slew of cups that we have already. All 5 of them.
I'll take it.
So hey,
I wonder what it looks like.
Yeah, that's our 7, I guess. Because we have we won't only 5. Whatever they are.
Aren't they in where are they at? Like in Colorado or something? I can't. No, they're in Utah.
Yeah, they're in Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, so there you go. It's a nice place to visit. You work for UPS, and I used to work at that gateway sometimes, so it's pretty nice. Anyway, you hear some ambient noise in the background. That is because we are at Harbor House. Harbor House is the charity that we are raising money for the through the mini marathon, but also we're going to be raising money for them through a couple other things from now through the mini marathon, April 25th, I believe it is. And there are some people here that have come to visit, so we really appreciate that. Some Louisville supporters helping out with activities. We don't have a camera that we can put on, but we have been posting posters. Christy Barger's here, who's helped out a lot with the mini marathon. She also has been taking a bunch of pictures and posting them online already on Facebook, so hopefully you're checking that out. And we will be here until 4 o'clock live. We're going to be doing the podcast here until about 3. And we've already raised $1,000, and so that's pretty awesome through our efforts. The goal is $10,000 by the end of April. $1,000 with 2 months to go. I think that's a great start. You can help us out by donating for the mini marathon. Also, there's a couple other things that they're going to be doing. We'll be running a big old raffle in April as well to try and get some stuff.
Thanks for the sub, Phil.
Yeah, appreciate that, Phil. Thanks a lot, pal. Really appreciate that. And Phil is the guy to go to online if you want to know anything about USL.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing.
He's the Nostradamus.
He really.
Of most things.
If I want to know something, I just check Phil's feed. So,
And he's very humble and accepting when he got something wrong. I noticed,
which rarely happens.
Yeah,
I mean, it rarely happens.
So your ratio is very good, Phil.
Yeah, congratulations, bud. So we are here. We're going to be having a couple people that are hosting this event who work here. It's pretty awesome to be able to help people out, and that's what this is all about. Is trying to bring the Louisville City supporter community, at least some of us, together, regardless of what supporter group or not supporter group or any of that stuff. Is getting people together and working hard over a couple of months for a specific charity. Mm-hmm. And these folks are doing amazing work, and they come up with some great ideas, and we'll have a couple people that work here discuss those in a little bit. So hopefully you'll be checking out this post that we are putting out there for this event, for the mini marathon. You don't have to run in it. We'd love to have some more. We've already got about 30 people that have signed up. There's going to be a few more. I think we're easily going to get close to 50 with this.
You can also walk in it gingerly.
Yes, you can
jog.
I'm walking.
You can crawl if you desire the crawling.
Right, and there's no. I mean, they keep the time, but don't worry about that stuff. I could care less how fast I do it. It doesn't matter. Just doing it, and doing it for a good cause, and Jonathan and Christy here, and we should have them come over. Hey, Jonathan, Christy, come here. Come on. I'm going to put Jonathan online. Have a headset. You want to join? You can if you want. Okay. Have a headset. Jonathan Arkenberg, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, John? Welcome home, sir.
Can you hear yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Make sure you sit close to the microphone.
All right. Will do.
We're glad you're back. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
So you had a nice vacation for about a year. Where'd you go?
Oh, yes. Such a fun vacation.
It's like the beach, right?
It was nice and warm, right? Warm weather?
It was warm, yeah. Got a little cold sun, yeah.
So how you doing?
A little rainy, yeah, but not too bad. It was. I was in northern Iraq, so.
Okay, so that's
it's
not
a little bit different.
Yeah, it's not exactly a vacation spot.
No.
But we're glad you're back.
Thank you.
We missed you.
It's good to be back.
How's things?
Not too bad.
Did you miss Christy?
Oh, very much.
You should. She missed you.
Oh, yeah.
And she always posted stuff. And how about the dogs? What are the dog? What's the dog?
Edie and Izzy. Yes, they both
really. So if you don't know Jonathan, he's also one of our bass drummers, and we're very happy to have him back. We missed you last year. I mean, It's nice to have all the bass drummers, but when somebody's not here, it's just not the same.
True.
So I'm glad you're here.
Oh.
Are you looking forward to the season?
Very looking forward to the season.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. We were talking about the stadium a little bit before. Have you been yet? Have you guys been? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I went out with you. I haven't.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And you haven't been to the stadium, Chris? You haven't been at all? Oh my gosh! I'm supposed to go tomorrow. I think my tour's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Really?
I think, but I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I will be at King Louis tomorrow.
Yeah. What are you doing at King Louis?
Atletico Villarta.
Okay.
Is playing 2 games at King Louis. I don't know if it's appropriate that I announce what they're trying. I can announce what they're trying to do. So they're trying to become an NPSL team in Louisville. So not only would we have the abundance of soccer teams we already have with the the women's team coming in and everything else. Now these guys want to bring in an NPSL team, so it's
pretty awesome.
They're doing 2 exhibition games tomorrow, and I'm going to be down there for the duration. So I'm going to have a long soccer day.
Louisville's surrounded by soccer teams now.
It's getting pretty wild, man.
It's beyond me.
Okay, man. So you come back. What's the biggest difference from moving back here that you forgot? You came back and you're like, whoa. I forgot about this, like, as opposed to being where you were, where you don't have. I'm assuming you don't have all the conveniences that we have. Nothing. You just.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
It's just good to be back. I mean,
it's good to be back. And, what do you think about? Did you watch any of the games? Could you watch the games on YouTube or anything? Or
luckily, I had Dish at the time, and I had the app, and it would allow me to watch on my iPad. So I could watch most of the games. So
that's kind of cool.
As long as I was awake. That was the problem.
Because the time. What's the time difference?
8 hours.
Oh, so you're like flipped, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
almost completely flipped.
But man, I just wanted to see you and say hello. I want to thank you for coming out and let everybody say hello to you that hasn't seen you in a while because you weren't around for a year.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're back. So if you would, if you want to come back another time, you're more than welcome. And
should do.
And enjoy the afternoon here with everybody. I guess this is pretty cool. Like I said, I wish we had a live video so we could show you. But there's about how many people are there? About 24, roughly, maybe more.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Doing activities and stuff, and they're going to do a tour. So maybe you want to catch that tour too. So okay.
All right, I guess I'm going on a tour.
Thanks, brother. Jonathan
Thanks.
Arkenberg, just wanted to have him say hi because we haven't seen him in a long time. I'm glad he's here. So now we're talking about. We haven't met. We did mention it when we had no audio, but we have audio now. Whoever came up with the Thunder Cup idea is my hero. This is a fantastic idea. Having U of L and UK Soccer play each other on the Day of Thunder at the stadium and making it an all-day event.
I wonder if that, they've got the potential really to fill that stadium up for that.
Oh, yes.
I think that would be really awesome.
There's no doubt. You're always looking for a good spot for Thunder. The Thunder is the supporter section for Thunder is like the perfect place to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how could you, or any of the best place to probably watch it is the
away
side,
supporters,
right? The away supporter side, even Scous's house. All you got to do is turn around. I mean, it's practically happening over your head.
That's that's pretty sweet.
And I've never been to Thunder. I've been out here on and off for 20 years now.
I used to go. I had some bad experiences, and I stopped going. But
is it just the people? Too many people?
No, it was. There was a certain criminal element.
Oh, jeez.
Downtown Louisville one time, and I got directly involved with them, and that was not fun.
Okay, yeah.
But no, I guess after you're a longtime Louisville resident, and I've heard a lot of people say this. They're like, it's Derby. Derby's here again, and then they're like, whatever. That's for the tourists now, that kind of thing. So I just kind of stopped going.
Yeah, man. I've never been to that, and I've never been to Derby, like the race. I went to Oaks once.
Derby's fun.
I've never been.
I remember going when I was a kid. We would go and they take us to the infield.
Okay.
And if it would rain, it would turn into you remember Woodstock when it got real muddy and rainy. That's what the infield was like. But it was funny watching people do mudslides and stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome. So anyway, like we're saying, whoever came up with that idea, kudos to you. That is a fantastic idea. Really looking forward to it.
I'll be at that game.
I want to try and push something where we can get the supporters, Louisville supporters who are UK and U of L fans, get some fun stuff going on between the two of them, between those two groups. Because I was completely ambivalent of the whole rivalry, and I didn't realize how intense it was.
We can bring in couches for the Kentucky fans. Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess I am a U of L fan, so I guess I'm going to be supporting U of L. I've been to some U of L soccer games too, so. But I mean, it's great for the game in this area to have those two teams playing each other. That's just amazing.
Yeah, I wonder what they had to go through with the different athletic, like Kentucky athletics and U of L athletics. I wonder what they did. Like, hey guys, we've got this idea for this game, and we want to do it on Thunder, and we want to have you guys involved. But I wonder what the logistics are behind something like that. Like,
soccer is the season going on at that time? I don't even know. College soccer, I don't really know anything that much about it, like other than when they play. I've gone to some UL games, but those are always later in the year. Those are always anytime I've gone, it's in like October. September.
I don't really want to speak for when their season starts because I don't really know for sure. But I want to say that it starts late.
July, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I guess so. That's kind of cool. But that'll be a lot of fun. We're waiting for one of the people who runs that helps coordinate things to finish to our tour. We'll have her come on and talk to you a little bit about Harbor House and what we're doing. Other news as far as the league is concerned, I don't really. Everything seems pretty static right now. I haven't heard anything new. As far as I know, the team has renewed the TV deal.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool. And there's no player signings that I'm aware of, so it's basically the same squad.
Phildo, where's the player signings?
Yeah, man.
What's happening?
Please tell us about that. So that's about it. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the Harbor House thing. The idea came out about around September to partner with a local charity that is a local group, not a national group. And find something that we could help out that really could use it, that's really doing some good stuff. If you've ever been related to anybody, an adult that has some disabilities, the challenges that they have to deal with on a daily basis. And this facility primarily focuses on adults, but also others who have disabilities, and help them lead productive lives. Mm-hmm. And this is it's a massive need. I think, when as a family member, if you have a family member that deals with something like that, it is a 24/7 thing. I mean, you have to. It's a constant effort, and when you have a facility like this that's willing to do what they're doing, and doing it, and doing whatever they have to do to get money together to make sure that they keep it together. Yeah, I thought it was a great fit. So back in September, started planning some stuff, and deciding over a couple months first of all using Angel Share. Liza was on our show last week, and Liza Weeder, who is running the Angel Share thing now, talking to the folks there now and saying, what can we do? How can we make this happen? Basically, they just said, go ahead and do it. It's like, okay, I'll go do it. So we're doing it. But we are planning a couple of different events. It isn't just the mini marathon. And when Robin gets over here, we'll have, or when Amy gets over here, Amy is the girl that one of the, I guess, coordinators. I'm not even sure she could tell you. Some of the things that they're planning on doing. So if you have any questions, please add them to chat. We'll be happy to try and answer them for you. Like I said, I wish we had another camera. We're working on that.
We do have another camera.
We do. That's actually, we do. We have that other camera.
We just haven't done it yet.
We haven't done it yet. That's my fault. I didn't think about that. Well, we have to get some more gear.
We gotta get a new tripod.
We'd have to get a splitter. We'd have to get a couple things. But so we can switch and be able to show you what they're doing. Right now, they're just doing some activities with drawing up some posters. Hopefully, that we can have folks hold at a game.
I see about a dozen posters that these people have already made. They're just, they've got them kind of spread around on a table over there. It's pretty awesome.
That's awesome, man. And hello, one of our guest hosts is here. Robin, come on over. Whenever you're ready, you don't have to come over. Whenever you're ready. But we asked, because Matt is off doing Matt things today. We asked Robin if she'd want to sit in for a little while. Yeah, grab Robin Pryor, who's hosting Hot Brown Soccer Town now, and she's going to be one of our guest hosts today. How are you?
Hi. Sorry. So there was a big wreck on St. Andrew's Church Road.
Is really?
So I had to go detour and come all the way back out and go all the way, wind around back to Arnoldtown Road, and then wind around to St. Andrew's Church Road to get all the way back around to here. So I had to backtrack all the way from where I was at Arnoldtown Road all the way back to Old 3rd Street Road by New Cut to turn around to get here. So
I used to live on St. Andrews.
Did you? There was 2 or 3 cars that were crunched up pretty bad, and
Jeez.
It was a pretty narrow spot, so they're half in a ditch and half. So, but hopefully everybody's okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you all doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Thanks it's such a form of flattery to invite someone back. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much. This is so much fun.
Have you done you have your 7th show?
Yeah, I record 8 tomorrow. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we went to Hometown Pizza last week and recorded, and a few audio issues because I'm a tech newbie, but
okay.
I think we figured out the issue and be better next
time. And are you setting that up? Was that just? I'm sorry, I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't done anything. I know we talked about it a little bit. Are you planning on doing guests as well and stuff like that too? Okay.
Yeah. I've had a few episodes with guests already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So episode 4, I think I had my sister and my niece, and then last week I had Ashley. She's an intern for Lou City.
Oh, okay, cool.
She provided some very good insight to things.
Definitely have to listen to that.
Yeah. And tomorrow I'm supposed to have a friend of mine on, but I don't know if we're gonna. I haven't talked to her yet. So.
Okay.
So we'll see.
So you may have a guest. She just doesn't know yet.
Well, she knows, but we haven't touched base in a couple weeks.
Okay,
so, Haley, if you're listening, maybe.
Okay. So, and that is Hot Brown Soccer Town,
yep.
And that's on. You can find that where again? Just
everywhere. So, yep, I feed through Buzzsprout, and it feeds out to Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google Play, all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're talking a little bit about fundraising and how we started this Harbor House thing. One of the things we're obviously the open house was an opportunity to give people a chance to come down here and see who we're doing this for.
Sure.
You don't want to, you want to know who you're raising money for and see the need for it.
Absolutely.
This facility right now, we're in a room. Actually, I was a little concerned because I thought I have never been in this room. I thought there was another huge room that we were going to be in, and I got it all messed up. So.
You're a performer, Joe. You should.
Yeah, I should know these things. But here we are.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was dope. And so starting with February once again, or starting back in September is when we came up with the idea. Now we're talking about not just doing Hi, Ken. Not just doing the you want to sit the other one, you can. There's a mic here.
Yeah, come on in.
I was just saying, anybody who wants to talk can talk. You're welcome.
The more the merrier.
I'll turn your microphone on. We started this, by the way. It's Ken Luther. Hi, Ken. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We started this, and I had taken this out, so we were on for like 4 minutes, and we were talking, and nobody could hear us, and Phil was on the feed, and he's like,
"That's a play out of my book, man."
So stupid. But how are you?
Call me stupid?
No, I'm calling me stupid.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. I just had some community events today, and then caught the last 15 minutes of the what the heck
Cup.
do we Wasatch?
The Wasatch
Sausage Cup.
The
Right.
Sausage Cup.
The Watch Me Cup. I don't know.
And looks like we kind of flipped the script
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
on them.
That's what Derek was saying. It was like they scored 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. Should have done that in the last game.
Right.
That's what it should have been.
Of course, they were playing in like a fish tank, and nobody had any numbers on, so it was
Really?
really kind of hard to tell who was doing what.
Was it at a stadium, or was that like a training facility?
No, it was like in one of those indoor training facility type things, and
Yeah.
then it was like this kind of sloppy feed that you get from
Yeah.
somebody's iPhone. So
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
There was
But-
an unidentified. Phil, what position was that guy in the game? Left back, an unidentified left back with no name or number on his jersey. So maybe one of the trial guys was
One of
playing
the
today.
trial-
His last name starts with a C. I can't.
did he have red hair?
Red hair.
Red
Yeah.
hair? Yeah, we called him Opie because we couldn't figure out who he
Opie.
was.
You know,
fantastic.
speaking of nicknames, last week Ashley told me that Sean Francis had no idea we called him Fight Club, so
Right.
that makes it even a better nickname, I think.
do you know where that comes from?
No, we were at the
right.
practice game. We were at the.
Yeah.
We were at the practice
preseason game, yeah.
and the team's like, well, don't tell anybody who this is, and we're like, well, you can't talk about Fight Club.
Right. So
Right,
we
right.
start
We
calling
couldn't
him
talk
Fight Club,
about him.
but he has no
It just
idea.
became
what we
Fight
call
Club.
him. Yeah.
So anyway, so what, you had community events today?
Yeah, neighborhood association type stuff and things like
Is that government stuff? Is it super
Yes.
secret government stuff? Or
No,
is it-
not super secret. The big black helicopters didn't,
You weren't-
land me
You're
there.
not hiding the aliens
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Well, I'm not going to tell you about
Oh,
that.
see, there you go. Damn it, damn government. But anyway, so we're talking a little bit more about some of the fundraising that we're planning on doing. So we're planning a raffle of some sort through the month of April. We're trying to get a couple ideas as far as getting people to donate things. So there's a raffle that we're going to do through April.
What kind of things do you want donated?
We're looking for soccer things. We're trying to, going to talk to the team and maybe talk to a couple. Well, maybe not so much the team, like the office, but maybe a couple players. And
I think we know some people that can help.
that would be great. If
We know a
anybody can
few.
help with that, that would be fantastic.
We know a few soccer-related people.
I don't talk to them about, I've never gone to somebody and say, "Hey, can I have your shoes?" It's like I feel weird doing that. I don't know why.
Hey, can I have your shirt?
Yeah, give me your shirt, man.
I can see your
I want to
body.
sell it. I want to sell your shirt. And so that's one of the things we're going to be doing. Also, the mini marathon is really the culmination of other things that we're doing.
Have you talked about how this whole thing works? Because I'm a little, how does the mini marathon work? I mean,
Okay.
you're going to have like relays, and then if you're like me and you're probably not going to go because it's like early in the morning and lazy, how do I give my money to this so that I feel like I'm part of the team, although not there?
Okay, well, there is a link to where we sign up for running. Okay, now we're sharing that consistently on Twitter and Facebook. It takes you directly to the page where you join the team. If you haven't registered for the race, it'll allow you to register for the race, and it brings you back to where you register for the team. So last time I checked, there were 27. I haven't checked in about a week and a half. I know a couple people that can't do it now, but we picked up some more people that are doing it. So right now we're at about 30. Probably, and with people that I know that have already registered for the race and haven't registered for the team yet, we're probably going to get close to 50. I think we're going to get that close. We're going to get that many people doing it.
Yeah,
So,
and I think each runner has a donation link too.
Right.
That
Okay.
they can share that you can, whoever you like the best out of the purples,
right.
you can donate for.
And
you
there's
know.
Donating for the winner? Are there like odds on this thing? Or is
No, we're
Run
definitely
the fastest.
dirt or
if,
grass?
if it's
What's
the
going on
slowest, I'm going to win that.
here? All right.
But there's at the very bottom of the group, you'll see all the names of all the people. There is the donate link. It's right there.
Gotcha.
So you just add right now. Like I said, we're very close to $1,000 already, and we're going to use that as a gauge towards like other things. Like for example, if we run this raffle thing, I'm going to take that money from the raffle donate it through there and add that to the total. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that way it'll be posted. It also gives people that are not running. We'll take your money. That's the whole idea. You don't have to run. There's a straight. It's a straight donation link.
Now you're talking to me.
Don't we have Nice on the hook for a whole bunch of money too?
Well, yeah, yes, we do, and we're going to be talking to the ownership. We're going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Asking them politely. Hey, you're going to ask them to. I'm sure they'll help out.
Donate now.
Donate, please. We need money. And the whole idea. There's also a couple things like when Robin comes up. There's a couple other things that they do that are linked to fundraising. This Kentucky Derby, have you heard of that?
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and I never heard of it until last year. Hey, is there any? We're going to try and get one of the signs.
What?
Can you grab one of those signs?
Would
you mind, Ken?
Yeah, I got it.
And actually, I'm gonna ask. Did she finish? She's finished with the tour. I'd like to have her come up. All right, we're gonna try and get our one of our hosts. Can I grab that? Thanks, pal. I'm gonna try and get Amy. So this is one of the things we've done. Yes, please.
In the yellow.
Yes, in the yellow. This is one of the activities they're doing is they're drawing these little poster things, and what we're going to try and do is get supporters to bring them. I'm going to take these. I'm going to ask the supporters to hold them at one of the games.
That's so cool.
Thanks, Ken. I'm sorry. Hello.
Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Robin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Would you like to tell everybody who you are again?
Yeah, so I'm Robin Pittman. I'm the Communications and Outreach Coordinator here at Harbor House of Louisville.
You may want to sit a little closer to the microphone.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. A little short.
So how are you? You've been on once before.
Yes.
And
back
this is
in September, I think.
And it's been a while.
Yeah.
And well, welcome back. And we wanted to have you on to let us know, to give us as much information, detail that you could tell us about Harbor House and some of the things that they do.
Yeah, sure. So that's my expertise. So we're kind of today, I don't know how much you guys have already been talking about it, but so Harbor House is a day program for adults with disabilities. So our programming is mostly Monday through Friday, but we're just having this special activity this weekend. We're calling it a respite camp. So it's an opportunity for our participants to kind of get a break from their caretakers a break from them, and come do some fun activities that they don't get to do every day. So we're making a quilt that has some Louisville City and some Harbor House and Kentucky Derby stuff on it. Some slap bracelets. Mine says Go City on it. What else do we have? Some friendship bracelets, and we're making some signs that people can hold up at the games. So that's what we're doing today. Harbor House in general, what we do is we just provide some resources and opportunities for adults with disabilities.
Okay.
We're a day program for them, like I said. So a lot of times when they turn 21 and age out of the school system, they lose a lot of resources. So they can come to Harbor House and have chances for employment. They can learn life skills. They can go on different outings in the community, and they can just build a lot of friendships and engaging activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people would you say are clients during the week normally?
Yeah, so we serve about 100 people daily and about 300 people annually. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and the times that they are here, is it just during the day? I forget if it was just like an 8 to 4 thing, or is it a? Yeah,
you're fine. So we're open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the day. So our participants don't stay here. A lot of them live with caretakers, or sorry, my whistle here is blown, but caretakers or FHPs, which are like foster parents for them, or in different group homes. Yeah.
Okay, and is it tied to any a larger group, or is it an independent? I don't know if you're part of an organization. Are there that Harbor House is just an extension of, or is it its own? Do you know?
Harbor House. We're the only Harbor House as of right now.
Okay.
Well, Harbor House of Louisville. So we're just a local nonprofit here, and we've been around since '92. So we're kind of making it bigger. That one day maybe there will be another Harbor House.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the reasons we wanted to partner, is that you are local, and that's that's the whole idea. I mean, national groups are great. I mean, they're all great. Everybody has but this, having a local organization like this that's doing something like this is pretty amazing. How did you get involved with it?
So my brother, years ago, he volunteered with Harbor House before I even knew what it was. He would go to the Kentucky Derby, our largest fundraiser, and he would help scoop all the ducks out of the river after it was done.
What a job.
Yeah,
What a job.
Lucky.
I know, and it kind of came full circle because
man.
I'm in charge of recruiting volunteers. So when that time came around again last year, and probably this year again, sorry, Hunter, he had to scoop the ducks up.
So were they like in a boat?
So we've done different things over the years. They used to be kind of dumped out of barges, and we have something called a boom that like corrals them in, so no ducks are escaping to pollute the waters.
No rogue ducks.
No. But what we did last year and what we're doing again this year is we have 2 cranes and a big shipping container. We partnered with Able Construction and Paget Inc. to help us do that, and they slowly do this duck drop and the container, by the way, is bright yellow, like rubber duck yellow.
That's awesome.
And drop all 46,000 ducks into the river
At one time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's really funny because it just like you
awesome.
don't realize how long it's going to last. Like you see all these and you're like, oh, it's going to be done. It's going to be done. And then it keeps coming out. They keep trickling out. It's quite a sight.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And how long have they been doing that one now? That's been
So this will be our 17th year. Yeah, doing that.
That's phenomenal. Now, how can somebody donate to that? I mean, I was going to say, I guess it's part of how can somebody find out more about Harbor House, where I'm assuming that's linked to.
Yeah, so if you just want to find out more about Harbor House in general, you can go to hhlou.org. That's our website. Just kind of learn more about us. I was giving tours today, and I'm sure I left something out because there's just so many things that we do for this population. As far as the Kentucky Derby, so we're actually having our big gala, our kickoff event for that on March 7th.
I'm going to be there.
Oh, awesome.
I'm so excited.
Yay,
Cool.
Thank you. Yeah. So that is when we start selling our ducks, and we do that up until the day of the race and the marathon on April 25th. So we'll be out in the community selling, like we'll probably sell at the stadium and different bars and restaurants. But then you can also go to gotducks.org and you can buy them online there. You can even start your own team.
A duck team.
Yeah, you can start a duck team.
So awesome.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
And that's the duck drop is on the 25th as well, too, right?
Yes,
it's the same day. What
it is.
time was that again? Did you say? Is it
So
later,
I believe it's going to be 5 o'clock this time this year. But we're going to have activities going all day. Like we're going to be at Runners Reunite with you guys selling ducks and all decked out in yellow. So we're going to kind of be bothering everyone down there at Festiville, making them buy some ducks.
So sponsor a duck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sponsor.
We say adopt a duck.
Yeah.
And what's great is obviously it's great because it comes back supporting the programs here at Harbor House. But
you guys get 100% of that?
Yes, so we're lucky enough that we have sponsors that help us pay for all the logistics of it.
Nice.
So all of those duck adoptions go straight back to the programming here.
So it's not $100 minus $250 for
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah, but it's kind of a win-win too because if your duck wins this race, you get a new car. So this year, yeah.
So how much is a duck to sponsor?
It's $5 for one, and then we have packages. So we have a quack back that is $25 for 6.
So you could win a car for $5 plus tax.
Oh yeah, and I will tell you, I know the last 2 years. So last year, the woman who won, she bought one duck at I think it was a Kentucky Derby Festival event. And then the year before that, the guy bought one duck the day of the event.
Oh my gosh.
So all these people who are saying, "Oh, I'm not going to win," you really could.
Yeah.
You know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. So Swope Family of Dealerships donates a car for us, and it's a new car. I believe this year it's going to be a new 2019 Nissan Frontier. So it'll be a truck this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
$5 worth. Well,
Yeah.
well spent.
$5 for a duck.
Yeah.
To win a truck.
Adopt a duck, win a truck.
See what I did there?
Such a poet.
That doesn't suck.
$5 ducks.
Yeah.
$5 duck. That doesn't suck.
I know. We usually would get trucks, and then last year we get a car, which is great. But we're like, oh, but we can't rhyme duck and car. How are we going to do this? But it still worked out fine.
Try your luck. Buy a duck. Win a truck.
Yeah.
That doesn't suck.
No.
Dr. Joe Seuss, everyone.
Can't help it. Can't help it. Is there anything else that they do fundraising wise, like not during that time? Is there any other way that obviously you could just generally donate, but I mean, like around during the fall or anything like that. Is there anything else that goes on or?
So that's our largest fundraiser. Okay. Throughout the rest of the year, we kind of focus our efforts on different things. We'll have little fundraiser events every now and then, like we have usually in the fall, some sort of fundraising breakfast, but we haven't figured out all the details for that yet.
Okay, and I do remember when you were on the last time, they were talking about possibly expanding a little bit. Was that true? Am I making that up? I forgot.
Oh no, you're fine. We're still we're just starting to work towards a more intergenerational kind of feel. Oh, we got Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Brian, did you want to come talk about Harbor House?
Yeah.
But we're doing more intergenerational type things, working with seniors and children, with our adults with disabilities as well.
Okay.
But this is Brian. He's a participant here at Harbor House, and you come, once a week usually on Fridays. Is there anything you wanted to share about Harbor House? You got to talk into the microphone, though.
We always do the dog race every April before the Kentucky Derby. It's a fun thing that we do around here. So I thought a dog can hope it wins a grand prize. I don't know what it is yet, but it's a truck this year. So
Wow.
Come on out and hope for the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks, Brian.
for sure.
Appreciate that, pal.
Thanks, Brian.
I in no way paid him to. He just is very passionate about Harbor House.
Okay, so we do have the signs. I'm gonna take these with me when we're done. Hold on to them, bring it to a game.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that we can
That'd
get
be
that to
great,
happen. That'll be a
yeah.
lot of fun. Now I know a lot of the people that have been involved in the event. Oh, Brian's got something else he
Oh,
wants to say.
what's up?
How's the dog race been?
Oh, the duck race has been great. Thank you
I
for
don't know
asking.
about how many years they've done that.
Oh, 17 years now.
This will be our 18th annual dog race this coming April, so come on out and enjoy the fun. We have food, music, and everything else going on that day, so come on out and hope to see you there.
Awesome.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
So the we were talking about. I forget. I lost my train of thought. I was going to ask you a question. I don't want to hold your feet to the fire.
Oh,
here,
no, you're fine.
But
The signs
a
at
lot
the,
of
yeah,
the signs going to take the signs, but I know a lot of the people that are doing, and then we do have several people here. Thank you for coming that are going to be
Yeah.
involved. What color are the T-shirts? Do we have T-shirts?
I don't. We do T-shirts like this every single year, and they're always yellow.
Yellow. Mm-hmm.
So we definitely can get you guys some yellow T-shirts that you can run in for that.
Okay. Because I know people. Everybody asks about T-shirts.
yeah, T-shirts are a big thing.
Oh yeah, it's a hot commodity.
So we're looking forward to making sure that we all have our T-shirts too.
Yeah, awesome.
I think I decided I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna hobble.
Hobbling is possible.
I'm gonna hobble the race.
And one of the
I like
things
it.
I keep forgetting to mention, is that you don't have to do the whole mini marathon.
Yeah.
You can get a team of 5 people together,
Relay it.
a relay, and you can do as little as 5K. 5K is 3 miles. Anybody, I'm thinking I can walk 5 miles right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. Got some music going on over there. I think some singing.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
we had a camera. I feel so bad now. Next time we do this, we'll make sure we have a second camera. But what am I missing? Is there anything I'm missing about the facility that you'd like to talk about, or?
No, I just want to thank you guys so much for partnering with
For
us.
getting it.
Getting some dancing.
I'm getting one-upped right now. Oh my goodness. They're having a great time over there, though.
That's awesome.
But that's what's great too is our participants. A lot of the times we don't have visitors all the time, so they love seeing new faces. But also, we just fundraisers like this really help to do programming. Right. So we're very thankful for that, and not only that, but since we are in kind of a more residential area, we're not smack dab in the middle of downtown Louisville.
Right.
Not everyone knows about us, so the publicity we'll get from this, and just people don't know till they come out and see it. And so you guys raising that awareness for us is just invaluable.
Happy to do it, and that's one of the things that is important in a soccer supporter culture is making sure that they're working in the community to help make the community better.
Oh yeah.
And that's something that I've been talking about for years, and want to help try to expand that a little bit more. This is a perfect facility to do that with, and it's such a specific need, that I'm really happy to do it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this turns into as time goes on. But Beth is busy. I want to bring Beth over too. If you can bring her over
sure,
in a little
I'll
while.
go grab her.
But thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm sure we're going to be talking a lot.
Awesome.
And the Kentucky Derby. I can't wait.
It's gonna be cool.
I want to go watch all of them.
Please.
I want to go watch all of them get dumped out of the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they dump them out of a
crane has a big container, and they just
40,000
like
ducks.
a duck waterfall.
That's amazing.
Put that in slow-mo with some like those the chimes.
But it really is. It's kind of cool. I mean, I just love doing stuff like this to help people out.
Yeah,
It just feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a cousin who was very involved. Sadly, before I was born. I had a cousin that died of leukemia, and I know his older brother, my cousin, is was very involved in the Leukemia Society for.
Very slick.
So was very involved in the community, and just we're talking about how awesome it is to be able to help people out.
Oh yeah.
It's so indicative of the culture in soccer that's a big part of it.
Service mentality.
Yeah, and that's how you. It's all right. Growing the game is growing the game.
Sure.
But this is about creating ties in the community. We talked about this yesterday.
Yep.
Creating ties in the community that have nothing to do with all these other things that get people all pissed off now.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of that. I'm so sick of that. That it's about time we start talking about things that don't do that and trying to make those kind of things happen.
We're bringing a community together to do like things like this together that are community involved. One thing I like about the charity that the supporters groups are involved in is it's local charities.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Which are really strong. And nothing against the national charities, which are super important and do a lot of great stuff, but the local tiny charities like this, the Harbor House here, and bringing people kind of all around it to embrace it when they may or may not have been exposed to anything like this before is super awesome.
I'm looking forward to see what this turns into. I mean, I really want to go see 40,000 ducks dropped out of.
It's quite the sight.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine that.
That'd be cool.
So, what do you guys think? I mean, just open it to everybody. If we were to do fundraisers that we haven't thought of yet? I mean, have you ever thought of a fundraiser? An idea for a fundraiser that you...
I think Derek should do a body auction.
I think we could raise 70 or 80 cents if we do that.
Maybe a couple quarters.
Body painting.
I look like I've got a bowling ball in my stomach at this point, so I don't have my Model-esque qualities anymore.
I look like I have a bowling alley in mine. You kidding? So, but seriously, has anybody... I mean, I've thought of a couple things, but I'm not sure if we can do them.
I did one thing. I used to volunteer when I lived in Bowling Green. There was the community education put on a spelling bee every year, and people bought teams to participate in this spelling bee. Of course, we would sell alcohol and whatever.
That's what I'm saying. I just realized drunk spelling bee.
They called it a spellabration.
Spellabration.
And it was one of the most amazing events I've ever been a part of. And it's so much fun. And people are competitive. You get some really smart people. You get people that sponsor other people to spell for them. So they want to buy the table, but they're too embarrassed to spell. So,
I think in our sports community, we have like the ends of the spectrum, right? So we have the super smart people who can spell, and then we have me who can't, spell his way out of a wet paper bag. So
I don't know. I've been trying to think of things that are outside of the box that I've never. I mean, poker tournament. It takes a lot of work to do something like that.
Remember that drum circle we did for Joey Cecil? Yeah. You do drum circles.
It's just getting everybody together to do something like that. I mean, the drum circle would be fun.
Probably raised quite a bit just in 5-10 minutes.
We did. We actually did really well. And Joey's doing real well, by the way. I know Joey checks this out. I know he doesn't watch it live. I don't think he can, but I know he listens to it and he's really happy to hear that he's hanging in there just fine. 30.
He's more than hanging in there.
Yeah, I know.
He's actually
doing
excellent to where he doesn't have to do nearly as much as he used to have to do. He's super fit and healthy now.
38 months, I think.
That's great. Yeah, I see him. I see him around Little Metro quite a bit.
Do you really?
Doing super awesome.
What do you think, Derek? Any thoughts on a fundraiser or anything? I mean, or not? I mean, I'm just trying.
There's tons of stuff that we can do. The Black Sheep are doing their thing. They've got Wool Cup. They've got
that Wool Cup thing is fantastic.
Man, it's fun, and I'm playing in it. I'm gonna play for Saints.
Are you really?
Yeah.
When is that?
Man,
when is that?
It's here less than a month and a half.
Is it really?
It's like I can't remember the date, and then they're doing the foot golf thing too.
The foot golf thing, I didn't do that last year.
And their go-to is always Kentucky Refugee Ministries, which is great. So they've got that covered. So there's so many other organizations that we could probably hit up and help out, obviously.
Actually, Liza's here. Do you want me to?
Yeah, we can get Liza over here. She can talk about a couple things.
Hey, Liza.
Hey, Liza,
I still
you got a minute?
You know what? one of the things that I really that I was really excited about as a kid. And I don't know why they haven't done this at any Louisville City games, but you remember when we had the Ice Hawks and the River Frogs and all that stuff, they used to bring in like a piece of plywood with a hole in it, and they put it in the goal, and somebody would come in and they would try to knock a puck through there. They need to have somebody come in from half field and put something over the goal and see, and then
So you're saying allow somebody to try and score a goal, but they're invited on the field,
right?
As opposed to maybe somebody who's tried to score a goal and wasn't invited on.
And he's looking away like he hasn't done anything.
I will never get past that. That's just
hey, you took you made a moment.
You made a moment we will never forget, in a game that we will never forget, in a great rain delay we will never forget.
That game ended at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it was the longest game.
And that was really that was the first time the Drummers ever went up and played. That was a Pittsburgh game, right? That was not the Pittsburgh game. Was that the Pittsburgh game?
I don't honestly remember.
Are you looking at a guy who looks like he remembers that game?
I'm pretty sure that was the Pittsburgh game, and we ended up tying the game when we were a guy down or something. Whatever happened, but that was the first time we ever went upstairs and played under the.
I mean, that's also the game where they didn't shut the bars down in the stadium soon enough, and that resulted in some very, very drunk people
scoring goals.
On
the field. Maybe.
So, Liza, hello.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you again. I know you were on last week or our last show, but just talking some of the ideas that are coming as far as fundraisers in the future. I know people have been talking about partnering with certain groups. Can you mention that again, please? Like which ones we were? I know that we're doing April, but then there's like May and June. Don't we have those again yet? Do we have anybody set up for that?
Yeah, you're gonna make me look it up.
I'm
now.
sorry.
You got me
I apologize.
right on. Not prepared.
I'm sorry. No, I put you on the spot there.
I haven't.
Actually, it was Ken's idea.
It's all Ken. Okay, thank you, Ken. Yeah, no, Joe. Harbor House is April, which is, I guess, more of a March-April thing since we're kind of doing stuff now. Mm-hmm. May is Camp Quality Kentuckiana, which is, I think it's for childhood cancer kind of research. It's a camp, I think, for them to go to during the summer.
Okay.
June would be the Louisville Youth Group Pride Month kind of incorporation.
Right. Okay. Yep.
July and August will be Power Soccer.
Yeah, that's really
September,
awesome. At least
we can have another demo game or something like that. That'd be
maybe.
Cool.
I know there's been talk of it, just kind of in the back and forth, but I don't think anything's really been finalized that I've seen yet. Lisa Hines is working on that, and she's doing a real good job. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a shout out to our Power Soccer team that went to St. Louis and did what we do when we go to St. Louis. And they put a whooping on them and came back with a big win. I think it was a tournament. Right?
Yeah, it was. There was like 4. No, was there 8? I forget how many teams. No, they did.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So and then
September will be Active Heroes, and I think October is still undecided, but probably a breast cancer charity.
That's really cool. That's really cool. And I guess we were just asking everybody, just brainstorming. I mean, if there was an idea for a fundraising effort that wasn't a raffle or something, has anybody come up with anything, or have you thought anything different?
Well, I know Lisa Hines and Power Soccer have put out a trivia night, which I think would be awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And I think they've already looked into venue and who would MC it, and they just kind of need help figuring out how to run a trivia. So if anyone knows how to run a trivia or has ever run one, reach out to me or somebody or Lisa Hines, and
I have a friend of mine that might do that.
Okay, yeah. See, because that's the one thing I think that they were unsure about is like coming up with the questions and the topics and that, like, how the process works. I've competed in trivia, but I've never run one. I know it's a different thing.
My buddy Woody used to run trivia night. I think I want to say Bear Nose. But,
okay.
Yeah.
You know, something else I was thinking about too, and I don't know how we would do, I just don't know how you would do this, because I wouldn't want to turn it into a contest, but a karaoke fundraiser. But I don't know how.
I wonder who would win that.
Joe's not allowed.
Josh would win it. We all know my husband Josh.
He is a good singer. He's good at that.
He loves karaoke, and he goes all out. He's almost passed out on the stage once because he went too hard too fast.
I won the karaoke contest at the Kentucky State Fair.
Remember that bar we went to too long ago
after the Cincinnati game,
and people were singing karaoke. Joe sits down. he looks at the thing and he tells the guy who's running it, and he picks a super hard song. The guy's like, he's looking at him like,
Still of the Night.
No way you're gonna get through that. Joe gets up there and he just crushes it. Nobody else wants to sing after that.
I don't blame him. I don't
That was
really
fun. That
get
was a
up
fun
and do
night,
it
though.
myself. I'm too self-conscious to do
That was a
karaoke.
really fun night. That was a bunch of. That was after the one game. That wasn't too long ago. A bunch. I know Glenn was there and Matt. And,
Yeah, we
and
were
a
at
bunch of other
the watch party was at the Saints, I think.
Right.
And then
I
we
mean, the
just,
only way I can see a karaoke night is like $1 a donation for a song or
something like that. Right. I mean, there's got to be a way to raise money without being, because I don't want a contest is kind of lame.
What you can do is you can do a 24-hour marathon stream where it's all karaoke.
Oh my god.
Oh god. We have to stream it.
So just come in at 3:00 in the morning.
oh wow.
People can vote on who they want to sing what.
We'll have like a lock-in.
Andy,
I mean, we lock them in from the outside. They cannot leave.
See, that's a good idea though. If you put up a list of like 20 songs, and nothing like no like super hard songs, like silly tunes that you would think like Sweet Caroline or something.
I need someone to do Barbie Girl. Is like I would put that on the list. I need stuff like that.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, this is these are the ducks that they use for the Kentucky Derby. Yeah, I've never seen.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Yeah, come here. You want to sit right here, and then we'll ask you.
Okay, sure. If you want to talk. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Unless you don't want to, it's up to you. But you're welcome. You're welcome to if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a seat.
Your name's Joe?
My name's Joe. What's your name?
My name's Linda.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
My name's Linda.
It's nice to meet you. Do you come here often? I mean, do you come here on during the weekdays, or do you just come in once a week, or?
Once a week.
Okay, and
Like on, they had, dance.
okay.
Okay.
Today's my birthday.
Today's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
No. Next Thursday's my birthday.
Well, happy early birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
early birthday.
I'll be 60.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No way.
Okay, so you're gonna be 60 years old. Can we sing Happy Birthday to you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. All right.
Hey, many more.
Many more.
I hope you have many more too. So this is pretty important place, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you
I
come.
kind of a little nervous.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Nothing wrong with being nervous.
I got a dog named Taco at home.
You have a dog named
yeah.
Taco.
That's
Taco.
a good name.
He's light brown, and he barks too much. My mama had to shut the door, and sometimes she throw books at him.
Oh my God,
Oh no.
that's phenomenal.
Happy Sunday day.
What song is that?
I don't know.
No, you're just making it up.
Yeah.
Sounded good.
You funny.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad you came over to say hello.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it.
What's the name of this?
Oh well, we don't really have a name. We're
No.
just trying to help out.
I'm glad I come to Arbor House and have fun. And my mom's home by herself.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on TV.
Yes, this is going to be. We show this out. We do show this. People see this.
People see this on
Yeah.
TV at home.
Maybe not at home, but yeah, kind of, right? I
Kind
mean,
of at home. Mom, I love you.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to Mom. Moms are cool.
Mom, I love you so much. Hey, Baba, you gonna be 90 years old.
She's going to be 90.
Yeah, she's gonna be 90 years old.
Jeez.
Sometimes I get mad. I say, "You 88? You 87?" And she gets mad at me sometimes.
That's awesome. That
She
is
said,
awesome.
"I love you, Linda."
All right.
Mom, what Taco doing? Have taco at home. I'm gonna be on TV today.
Yes, you are. You're on TV. Yes, you are.
I'm
Right
on
now?
TV now.
Yeah.
32.
No, it's different than that. It's a little different.
Channel 3?
It's like a computer TV.
Like a computer TV?
Yeah. But I'm glad you're doing it. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm so glad I come to our house. I will come back again.
Okay, good.
Probably around. Can we have Easter party?
I guess you'd have to ask Robin, or is Beth free? Okay. We're gonna bring Beth over.
Okay.
Okay, but it was thanks for coming over and talking to us.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
I hope I get a turn.
Huh?
I hope I get a turn.
Okay, you can turn.
How'd you do?
Fine.
She did great.
Yeah.
She did fantastic.
Awesome.
Beth, how are you?
How old am I?
I said, how are you? Oh, not how old are you? No, I never.
We're jumping right into the big questions, apparently.
I'm sorry. We're just showing this for the soccer team. This isn't speed dating. We apologize. I'm just kidding. Beth, how are you?
I'm 40.
Oh.
I'm good.
But
I'm great.
I wanted to have everybody that's helping out here just have a couple minutes to talk to about the facility and how you got involved in the Harbor House.
So I actually got involved in Harbor House because I have a friend from high school, Brian, that you guys got to meet today. Yep, yep. He and I went to high school together.
Okay.
And we became friends 1996.
Okay.
And we were best friends and hung out a lot. And his parents kind of embraced our friendship and supported that. And we got to, he'd come up to my work and we kind of kept in touch over the years. And then when I reached out to Harbor House in hopes to help plan a birthday party for him, I couldn't help myself and volunteered to do a paint class. And since then, I'm trying to get involved in pretty much everything they do. Everything I can help with.
That's
I'd
awesome.
like to, painting and spending time together, and of course having dance contests.
Do you have is there titles? I mean, or do you people just volunteer? I mean, I don't understand the hierarchy of it.
So basically, these types of things I'll kind of take the reins with and be in charge of, but couldn't do it without the people that all of the people that are here today with me are people that have been here a few times.
Right.
So we're kind of just a small group that I headed up, but I couldn't do it without them. So we all get together and kind of come up with a plan, and it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's I think we have just as much fun, if not more, than the participants when we're here.
And that's one of the things we were talking about with everybody is partnering with a local charity as opposed to a national charity is so important. It's big for the soccer team. Have you been to any games? Have you been to any soccer games?
No, I haven't, but I definitely look forward to it.
So I think we have the newest member of the Cougars. I think we're going to get you to join, I think. Some of the other activities that may go on during the year, like what else do you do? I mean,
so right now what we have kind of gotten in the habit of and hope to continue to do is every quarter do a paint class, very similar to like a Simpson paint class you guys are probably familiar with, where you go and have wine and then it's step by step, and at the end everybody leaves with the cool painting.
All right.
So we kind of replicate that. We have our Welch's non-alcoholic beverages, and we order pizza. And we started with doing kind of a duck project, but I think moving forward, we're going to do more like we did a Valentine's or versus like a spring and winter, just different, depending on the season. Gotcha. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and then we kind of stepped out and did something a little different this time, but we've got some really cool things in the works that I think are going to be coming up this year that hopefully turn out to be a success and maybe something that we can continue to do. Right. I can tell you that as far as the staff at Harbor House, they kind of took me in like and I understand I'm a volunteer, so they're not going to turn me away, but they've kind of taken me in like family, and
awesome.
It's been fun. And we also have the Feather and Friends of Gala coming up.
Okay.
So super, super excited about that. That's March 7th.
Okay.
And it's obviously it's for a good cause, and tickets are $100, and it includes a meal and drinks. It's Southern glam, so all the ladies get to dress up in their Southern garb, long gowns.
Cool.
So we're all really excited about that too.
Right. So there's so much that's going on above and beyond just an activity. I mean, that's what we're trying to bring out and trying to let everybody know about all the things that are going on to keep people involved and what they're trying to do. I mean, you mentioned having a friend here. It's got to be the personal gratification has got to be pretty amazing. I mean, anything that I've ever done where I've tried to help people out, it just feels good to do stuff like this,
Absolutely. It's kind of funny. When I first started, I would ask, friends or family, hey, do you want to volunteer?
Right.
And no one wants to say no, whether it's because they're busy or they're not interested or whatever the case. And I would never feel offended, but I would always want to say, that's okay. It's kind of really a favor to them to be a part of this more than it is. We have plenty of people that'll help. Mm-hmm. But I've had people come. I mean, that's how these people got started. They came one time and their heart feels like it's going to explode when we leave, and you just leave wanting more.
Absolutely.
Like, what can we do next?
Right.
And truthfully, I look forward to these events as much as any, derby event or birthday event or, whatever it is, because I know that there's people that are looking forward to it, and we're not just helping them, we're loving on them and getting to know them, and it does kind of overflow into the personal lives a little bit, but it's great. And the dance contest is something that we started, and now I think it's pretty much got to be a part of every event, because there's a couple that are pretty competitive that kind of go back and forth first place. Yeah.
So that's what we were just trying to talk about is we're trying to come up with some new ideas for fundraisers that maybe, the raffle. Raffles are good. I mean, however you can raise money is a good thing. We're talking about, you talk about the dance contest. We're trying to come up with a way to do a karaoke contest where they don't compete to win, though. It's like, that's weird. I mean,
right.
It's like,
there's got to be a way to do it. I'm just not sure how.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun.
Because I think it comes down to it have to be raising money, not just through say $1 a song or something. But there would need to be something else, because I don't think that would generate a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe something where there's teams where there might be one representative for the team singing, but you kind of get together and each of the teams could figure out their own unique ways of raising money.
Okay.
That might be something. I think there's a lot of ways through art. Just today, for example, we tried out this new quilting activity.
Right.
And the supplies are great, but they're very inexpensive, and the end result is something that's pretty beautiful. I mean, people have worked on it together all day.
Right.
So I think things like that too. And at the end of the day, you've got products, or you've got a finished product that art collectors, there's different people in town that go crazy over this.
That's cool.
I do want to back up and say that when this first started, I had volunteered to do it, and I knew that there was a budget, but I didn't know how how it all worked.
Right.
So I went online and I did a GoFundMe. Never done a GoFundMe before, but I thought, art's important to me. Art's important to a lot of people. And there's a lot of good that I feel like a lot of the participants, well, look what's happened.
Yeah.
So online, 4 days later, we'd raised over $1,000.
That's awesome.
Which paid for the, first class. And it kind of got this whole thing started.
That's awesome.
And I'll tell you, nothing more motivating than seeing that number go up and up and up, because people believe in art. I personally think that it's super, super important part of everybody's life. But I think that there's also some kind of cool art events that we had some ideas to try to do, whether it's collaborative paintings with local artists and participants, things that bring people together that may under different circumstances, they may never collaborate on anything, and just to kind of get to work together and play off of each other and stuff. I think there's a lot of ideas. And I think there's a lot of people in the community that are willing to help.
Right.
I think sometimes it's just like your friend that wants to be at the party, but getting them there is difficult, whether it's social anxiety or just being nervous or what, and I feel like volunteering is kind of like that, where people want to do it, but they're like, I don't know where to get started or how to do it.
Breaking the ice.
Yeah.
It's just, it's the second they do it, like everybody that I've seen that's come in here so far, they're not 100% sure what they're seeing, but then they're like, everybody's just walking around totally involved now. That's awesome, and that's how hopefully the idea is, as time goes on, to bring in new people and come in with new ideas that go outside the box a little bit, as to try and raise funds. That's why the mini marathon thing is important. It's great to get people from the soccer community that don't normally hang out together,
right,
to get us doing something like that together. But the amount of money, like we're already up to $1,000, raising, and we still got 2 months to go. The goal is $10,000 by the end of the year, or by the end of April, and trying to come up with other ways to help to help augment that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm trying to get people we're kind of talking about that a little bit. Just come up with some new ideas on doing this.
I've got an idea.
What's that?
Well, just popped in my head, so it's not super developed.
Okay.
But we could maybe have an event where we make Louisville City shirts.
Okay.
The participants, we get together and we of course, it's cotton T-shirts, and we paint, and then we could sell the shirts to Coopers, or get Coopers to sell the shirts.
Maybe like a tie-dye deal.
Tie-dye is
tie-dye,
messy,
so.
but I do like it.
We have a lot of 30-year-old hippies.
Yeah. But tie-dye, we could do, some purple and white tie-dye, and actually something like that would be great because we're not getting into a lot of too detail.
Right.
Something like that.
Two different colors. Well, one color, honestly, because white shirt and purple dye.
White shirt, purple dye.
And
That's
how
basically.
cool would that be if we could mass produce these things together in a great, community setting, and then to be able to sell them, get a bunch of people wearing them at a game. I mean, but that would be something fun. I always like fundraisers that are two-part. Like, I like the idea of being able to bring people together to make something.
Right.
Or work together. That's the fun part.
Right.
And then the gratification is seeing how this, turns into something that can make money to continue.
Having a product at the end
circle.
of it, having some sort of product, that's pretty cool.
That does sound like a really cool idea.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, is there anything else maybe you want to share that we haven't touched on yet that you'd like to share about Harbor House at all? Or, more than welcome to.
I think the most important thing is just making sure everybody knows about our gala.
Yep.
Or the gala. It's I do not work for Harbor House. I just, volunteer.
Right, exactly.
I think awareness and getting the word out is just, there's so many fun events, so many different things going on. And the truth is this, we all want to give, and we can't give to everybody. We can't give to everything, but I do want everybody to go to the gala, and then most importantly, I want to encourage people, whether it's Harbor House or it doesn't matter what your cause is.
Sure.
I encourage people to get involved in something that they care about.
Absolutely.
It's almost self-serving, but in the most
But
beautiful
best way. In the best way,
the most
right.
beautiful way, because
Right.
I think it, and I think it's contagious, and I think that reaching out to to the community in that way is amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Beth, who's 40, thank you so much.
40, yes. It's true. Newly 40, bragging about it, I guess.
I just turned 40.
Congratulations.
Newly 40, when?
December 27th.
Hi. I could tell I was a little older than you. A little more mature.
Yeah, I just turned 40 14 years ago. So.
I'm just gonna shut up on my age because
That's why
You're
I
like-
don't.
31.
Oh, I was gonna say late 20s.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, I thought you were in your late 20s.
I was 2 years ago.
I was too.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was a year and 2 months. I turned 31 in January. So.
Well,
Isn't it funny? You get to a certain age and everybody just looks about the same to me.
I stopped looking. I getting to a point where just
We're all the same.
everybody looks young to me now.
I had a guy that was like 25 years older than me the other day. So, in our generation growing up, we saw the old Bedford Stone, and I was like, I get what you're saying about the Bedford Stone, but we're not the same generation, dude.
I hear you. Well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me, for
Anytime.
sure.
All right. So, like I said, just trying to come up with some ideas and some thoughts of things that we can do that go outside the norm of raising money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we can come up with cool shirt designs, I always think like that always just seems to sell well. Some of the time.
It's a fantastic
It's just
idea.
a matter of coming up with a really good design.
I like to
a
design
really good
things.
idea.
Yeah, I know that you
Well,
do.
then there you go. We have an odd job for you right now.
We have a
take
designer.
it.
We have a designer with us right now. He designs things. So,
Can I do a teaser?
please.
There will be a new logo for one of the supporters groups very soon,
Nice.
and I may have designed it.
All right then.
And it's not the Cooper. I already did the Coopers.
That's sneaky. He's sneaking up
I
on
know.
us.
I mean, how
So-
many supporter groups are there?
Yeah.
I know it's not the Cornbread Ultras because we barely exist anymore.
Right. Well, I know there's 3. I mean, there's 3 on the website now.
It's a
because-
big one.
So,
Ooh.
well, there's only 3. So you got the Coopers, you got Scouts' House, and you got Sheep's Pen. Those are the only ones that are on that.
I
Steal
guess,
my
I
guess.
guess you've got
And then
two
there's
choices.
the other ones that are there's I guess
You gave us a 50-50 shot of being wrong.
yeah, really. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to. Actually, I'm really looking forward to seeing what that Sheep's Pen thing turns into. I really am. hope it works out. And
I feel bad for any traveling fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Having them sitting right by them is freaking awesome. It's okay. Scream away. Yes, once again, the ambient noises. There are some activities going on back here. They've been there's a lot of signs that have been painted that we're going to bring to a game, and hopefully we can get supporters to hold them and stuff like that.
Some really good looking signs.
There are some of them are pretty cool.
One of them looks like it was done by a professional.
Which one?
This one over here on the table.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
I saw it.
Green.
I saw somebody put it over there, and I was like, "My God, that's wonderful!"
Is that the one?
Oh, is that green one?
The green one over there.
I need someone to go hold that up. I can't see it.
Hey, Ken.
Ken, can we bother you for a second?
Go hold that green sign up.
Come bring the green sign over and talk to us some more.
That's
That's why we want to see it.
That's very cool,
dude. That is
really good.
That's real good. Painting in cursive is already very impressive.
That's what I'm saying. That is very, very cool. So we've got a bunch of these. I'm looking at about roughly 20-ish different signs that hopefully we can get. I'm going to take with me and that we'll bring to a game. That'll be a lot of fun. What else am I missing? What else do we want to talk about? Have we covered everything that I
think so? Other than just people brainstorm ideas.
Just brainstorming ideas for trying to brainstorm, and then Beth, who's 40,
I like the idea of working on this karaoke idea.
Yeah, I think the karaoke.
I'm stuck on that. I think that could work. We just
I had an idea. Rob banks.
Okay.
All right.
Ken, I will leave that idea to you.
Very profitable.
You tell me how it goes.
Yeah, really.
That's where all the money is, right?
So come on. You were in the military. Did they do any fundraisers?
Yeah, we robbed banks.
No,
we didn't do that.
I was going to say. So, look. Oh, man. I wish we could turn it. We can't turn the camera because we'll mess up the... but I'm sure there's people taking pictures of it, and we'll make sure that...
I'm sure they'll get posted.
There's a big old group photo going on right now. This is awesome.
With all the signs up, it looks good.
There's like 24 signs over here.
We got plenty. We can...
Oh, yeah, we can work with that. Man, so they take pictures. I know we'll get that posted. But
there's some good-looking signs.
Yeah. So, as we go on, they're taking a picture now. I can't say cheese. There you go. I know we're describing. I feel we're doing play-by-play. Somebody taking a picture.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is very cool.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
There it is.
That's tremendous.
Oh, we gotta get the silly one.
Always need the silly one.
Always need the silly picture.
I mean, what's a group photo without a silly picture?
That's fantastic. So,
all right, we're getting more pictures.
I would say there are roughly about 20 residents that came here today to do this. Also, a good number of Louisville City supporters who helped out. So that's really, really what we want to do and start doing more of it. More of this. I think that's it's fun. It makes you feel good too. Like I said, she was just talking.
I think it's also important because then you can at least get involved in the charity you're helping out. You learn more about it. Like I didn't know that much about Harbor House. I knew the minimum. I knew what they did, but I didn't really know the details. I learned a lot, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a really good organization.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this can turn into eventually. That's really, finding. If we could find, not that we shouldn't partner with multiple charities, we should absolutely, do that. But the point being is trying to do activities like this when we have other charities to partner with, so we can grow those. You know what I mean? It's like so we can have multiple.
Yeah, find ways to partner with the other charities outside of just here's a check.
right, and multiple and have multiple. I don't want to say tentacles, but multiple arms.
I got to tell you, the impact that the Louisville City ladies had last year on all of the charities, I still hear about.
Okay.
When I'm at things, the Friends of the Animal Services and the Louisville Grows and the
right.
And all of the other things. I still run into people here and there. They're like, oh, yeah, the Louisville City supporters
hopefully
are awesome.
We can just make it even better, and you'll hear even more about it.
Yeah.
So, I think we've pretty much accomplished what we were going to accomplish with this.
I think so.
So I guess we can just go ahead and. Does anybody have any parting thoughts about anything?
I'm looking at that veggie tray over there.
There's veggies and some snacks.
You're not going to be able to sell your body very well if you eat it. All veggies are okay, I guess.
But Liza, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ken, thank you for joining us again.
My pleasure.
Looking forward to seeing.
Go find that bank.
Yeah, go find the bank that we could break into.
They're all online. It's really hard these days.
Find the internet.
All right, we will be back on. I don't know if we're doing a show this Thursday or next Thursday. Actually, I'm not sure what we're doing.
Let's just keep doing shows.
We'll just keep doing shows.
We'll just do that.
And this is the kind of what we did today too. Is a little bit more of the format that I'm hoping we can get to. We have multiple people on at multiple times talking about whatever they want to talk about. I enjoy this way more than having one guest on for an hour and a half, because one guest on for an hour and a half is great too. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is Mario. You want Mario on for like an hour.
Mario Sanchez, and we've had some great guests over the last 5 shows. So it's really awesome, and hopefully do a little bit more of this. Please keep an eye out for all the Harbor House stuff that we're going to be doing. Like I said, the mini marathon is really the culmination of the fundraising, but there are a couple other things going on. And let's get some more people involved in not just this, but other stuff. Please volunteer.
And anyone who wants to join the walking group for the mini marathon, we're meeting tomorrow morning, 9:30 in the morning at the New Albany Amphitheater, and we're gonna go to Rec Bar afterwards to get some drinks. So and play
burn
some
off
games.
the calories, put them back on.
Exactly. I mean, what's the fun if you don't actually hit a bar?
Exactly. There you go. Anything else? Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I'm good, man. This was fun.
This was fun.
Was a lot of fun.
I'm glad we did this, and thank you for everybody that's going to watch this. I know Saturday's a rough day. I don't know how many people watch this live, but I know a lot of people will watch this later. And the audio, we have some new followers. We also have some our audio version podcast numbers are starting to go up really big, so that's good. So we're getting a lot of people to listen to the audio only version. And that's it. Hopefully, when you watch this, you'll enjoy it or listen to it. And please add ideas. Liza is our Angel Share coordinator, so please reach out to her if you have any ideas. And
I'm always open to ideas.
Awesome. And we're looking forward to the mini marathon. We'll be really looking forward to when it's over. But because those 4 hours of walking are going to be pretty rough. But not going to be that hard.
Makes me wonder why I decided to walk for 13 miles.
Yeah, that's a great thing. And anybody that watches this, thank you. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Peace.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah.